Didn't do well with SEO, it didn't do well with readability, and it showed one of the worst AI detection scores. Wow. Hey guys, and welcome to Words of Scale, and today we're going to be testing GPT 5.1. I've seen some pretty good reviews so far. I've done some tests, and I can tell you right now that I'm impressed. I haven't been using GPT for article writing for a while now. For email copy, maybe. For research, most definitely, but not for copywriting, long-form copy at least. Today, I'll test a few prompts of mine and let you decide whether GPT 5.1 can finally be considered as a full-on copywriting model. Okay, for those of you unaware, I've been running this test for a while now, starting with GPT-4 Turbo, so a while ago. And I usually test four things: the ability of the LLM to follow the word counts, its SEO optimization capabilities, how well it adheres to a certain readability level, and finally its AI detection score. So I have all the prompts ready, and let's go. So let me start a new chat here. As you can see, I have the 5.1. I haven't done any presets, so now you can go to personalization, and if you enable this, you get a choice between different modes: professional, friendly, candid, and so on and so forth. I'm disabling this intentionally, so I just want to evaluate the raw output, so to speak. And the first prompt is going to be extremely simple: generate a 2000-word article about can dogs eat longer. And again, I've seen some reviews showing that 5.1 delivers the word count to the T. I'm a little bit skeptical because I haven't gotten the same kind of results in my own testing, but let's take a look. Okay, so I don't see any M dashes, which is good. Lots of lists, I never like that actually. And the sentences are on a shorter side. Maybe that will help with AI detection. If you want, I can create a TikTok script. No, I don't need that. As always, when in doubt, leave it out. That's what she said. Okay, so this is our article. And the word count is, yeah, that's what I thought. It's just below 1400 words, so way under 2000 words. By contrast, GPT-5 delivered 1700 words, and Kimi 2 was 2500 words. The closest we ever gotten was with Claude Sonnet 3.5 and Command R+. Okay, this is one of the better prompts that I've ever created, which is literally a one-click SEO article prompt. Let me add my links.txt file so that ChatGPT can internally link. Other than that, what it has an outline, has all the LSI keywords from Neuron Writer, and it has a pretty simple prompt telling ChatGPT 5.1 to include relevant internal links based on my links.txt, which is my sitemap. I can tell you right now that 5.1 is very fast. Pretty sure it's faster than previous version, which is GPT-5. Okay, and I can already see internal links and stuff. This is the article. Let's go to the title, and the description have been pre-populated for those of you playing at home. Let's just paste this in. Make sure this is in correct formatting. Yes, it is. And the score is 68. Ouch. So I've gotten much higher scores in my private testing. I'm not sure what the reason is, but I can tell you right now that I've gotten very high SEO scores, up to 77 with this model. But unfortunately, this time around, it's one of the lowest. So the last prompt we're going to be testing is going to be about GPT 5.1 following the readability level. So the prompt reads: write me a 1000-word article about how to perform a 1-hour push-up using simple English at a readability level of grade 5. And we've gotten some weird results with these prompts in the past, so I'm very curious to know how 5.1 is gonna measure up. And again, I don't have presets, but this is kind of a listicle type of, not a listicle, but you know what I mean. There are a lot of lists, and I don't like that. And the sentences are extremely short. I don't know why. It makes sense when it comes to lowering your readability, but in my previous example, there was no such prompt for me to lower the readability, and yeah, I've been getting this a lot. So the readability is grade 1, which is unfortunate as far as following the prompt. And for the final test, and again, I can tell you right now that I've had some pretty good results with this, hence the beginning of the video. Let's see if this is still the case. Oh no, well, it's not the case here. Okay, so this is 49. What if I chose a thinking model? I will still record this result because I want to be consistent, but I'm just curious. Well, the thinking model is noticeably slower, but I'm still getting these weird list-like outputs So to stay consistent, I will record the results as they are. I will just double check real quick this output here, if it's better. But wow, I was really hopeful in the beginning and my internal tests showed some promise, but now this has faded on me, guys. So the readability is that of grade 0. So will that impact on the A section score? I'm curious. Oh, it did lower the score, but nowhere near the results that I was getting. This is not a very long output, so my assumption is that the longer the copy, and this is usually the case, the lower the A detection score. But it is what it is. So, unfortunately, it was below the average as far as the word count. Didn't do well with SEO. It didn't do well with readability, and it showed one of the worst A detection scores. Wow. If you don't want to rely on the A detection scores and the SEO scores and want a bulletproof method of ranking in 24 to 48 hours, go check out Search Gap Method. I've recently documented 3 more case studies that all show the kind of keywords that I'm targeting, the kind of results I'm showing in my Google Search Console, the traffic that you are getting, everything. You can also read real people reviews on the website. I'm running a co-promo with my school community. So if you enroll in SearchGap, you get a hefty discount on my school and vice versa. And we've been crushing it lately. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.